welcome to the Posh Sessions. I am your host, Posh, and y'all know what the fuck it is. It is Libra season. It was my birthday yesterday. I am a humble, middle-aged, 30-year-old. I'm officially 34, and I want to thank you guys, every single last one of you, because I know that there was just no way for me to reply to absolutely everyone, but every single person that wished me a happy birthday, I saw it, I appreciate it. I finally am sober again after being on a good 48-hour edible gummy spree. We're back at Novelty, home sweet home, and we got Miss Siobhan behind the bar. If you guys ever wanted to check out Novelty, they are located in downtown Orlando, Thornton Park District, by Lake Eola. It's pretty dope back here. It's kind of chill. This is where I come to get away from all the craziness that is downtown. They got a full liquor bar. They got hookah. You can order food. They got the games. Speaking of games, the Giants won, baby. I know that it's a short win. Don't fuck it up. I know. I've been a New York team fan my whole life. You don't gotta remind me that we're gonna fuck this up somehow. But we won, and that's all that fucking matters. Shout out to sponsor number 1. We got Intimate Waxing and Spa. I got my appointment with Maria on Thursday because it is my girls' weekend getaway in Miami, and you never know what's going to happen. You got to be ready for everything. So if you go check out Maria at Intimate Waxing and Spa and you're a first timer and you want to know what a Brazilian wax feels like, she's going to charge you only $25 for mentioning the Posh Sessions podcast. And if you're a repeat customer and you want to try something new, she does intimate bleaching. She does the vajacials, actual facials, not vajacials. Teeth whitening. She also does chemical peels. I mean, she does a lot of shit. So if you want to try her out, just mention the Posh Sessions podcast and she'll give you 20% off of all her services. Shout out to our newest sponsor, Mr. Terrell Joseph. He is our credit repair specialist. If you guys are looking to remove any bad debt off of your credit report, if you guys are looking to come up with a budgeting plan, if you guys are plateauing in your credit report and score and you're looking to have something that's going to raise it, tell him that Posh sent you and he's going to take $100 off his services. What else I wanted to talk about? So I told you guys that if you guys ain't have at least $100 to stay your ass at home, and I'm mad that y'all niggas stayed your asses at home. Now, I don't know if I should be happy about that, but I'm quite offended considering so many of y'all be in my DMs talking about, Posh, I want to take you out. Posh, I want to meet you. Posh, can I buy you a drink? Posh, 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 Posh. And it was my motherfucking birthday, and you guys didn't even have $100. Like, what are you guys really doing out here in these streets? Like, I just deleted all of y'all DMs. You can start all over again. I don't know what the fuck y'all gonna do. Figure this shit out. All I know is, if y'all don't got $100, don't walk into the damn strip club. Like, y'all niggas is so annoying with that shit. Like, just so you know, I'm sorry. Somebody had to say it. Like, y'all niggas is annoying. Stop trying to break a fucking 20, figuring out if you gonna be there or not. Like, that ain't, no. You're going to the strip club. You're gonna spend money. That's what the fuck you're supposed to walk in there ready to do. Just, I wanted so much better for y'all. Like, I really, really, really did. I really did. But I'm super excited. Libra season is in full effect. So I'm gonna be talking my shit all season. Like, I could really do this from yesterday to all the way into Scorpio season, because fuck them niggas. Them niggas is irrelevant anyway. But this coming weekend is the girls' getaway. I'm super excited. I ordered the edibles. Lou is sponsoring the bottles. Shout out to Talia V for the goodie bags. Game Time Lifestyles for doing Mokai on Saturday, Uncut on Sunday. Like, I'm super excited to see everybody there. And I think this is enough shit talking for me right now. We're going to take a quick break. I have a very special guest with me in the building. This is the Posh Sessions.
So goddamn hard being independent. Got a clock and a job for these little pennies. Why I feel like I'm jogging in place now. Gotta perform on the stage where these fake clowns wanna give me props, saying please don't forgive me. Remember you're one of us. How you wasn't there when I was about to self-destruct in the shower next to dub, about to blow my brains out like I'm trying to find balance. Drink 'em all awkward and liquor these days a challenge. All this hard work called damage on my body and family. I'm trying to convince my girl that these trips and the money I spent has a purpose. Who said that life would be perfect? I just hope all this was worth it. While I'm rushing to a function full of people I don't fuck with, smoking and cussing with my niggas. Gotta watch these conversations next to strangers out in public. They don't want you in it when you live it. Tell these haters they the bugs on my windshield. Tell these haters they the bugs on my windshield. They come around here and like
Cognac with the floor. I ain't giving no energy, mama. I was busy on tour. It's not my fault. I never needed no guidelines. Never played with the sidelines. Einstein in his prime time. Times 9, use a lifeline. Independent, but I'm living there. Immigrant, so all I know is that I color the culture. All I know is we gon' live long. I pray you always got whiskey to sip on. Hit the rosy, sipping a yak. Went from jogging in place to a victory lap. That's history rap. We see the harder days trying to live sin-free. Get a little pities and scratches. It feels good to see good people. Greatness is a habit. Oh, Maria, fumano Maria. I got a thing for Tatiana. Half white like Ariana, half black like Ariana. Karma been my body armor. Hello? I come with pies like Dalai Lama. Said I don't got no drama. Never the energy. Peace and love to the chemistry. Talking vibes, talking rhymes. You know you gotta come and you.
While I'm rushing to a function full of people I don't fuck with, smoking and cussing with my niggas. Gotta watch these conversations next to strangers out in public. They don't want you in it when you live it. Tell these haters they the bugs on my windshield. Tell these haters they the bugs on my windshield. I got greatness on my mind, yeah. Keep that fake shit from around here. You'll be 6 feet if you're downhill. I swear, for when you choose to cross that line. Oh my God, I'm amazing. I'm a messiah. Tired of these liars, testing my patience, thinner than Dayton's on tires. While I proceed with that way I unleash it. Who's to compete with when the killers that you sent at the door ain't I love them cruising the whole town. I'm in my zone now. I'm smoking a whole pound. I'm trilling, I'm sauced down. You think that I bluff, check the profile. She texting Poppy location. You can't copy flush from the way, bitch. Keep that good hush in rotation. Damn, I may crash when I chase it. I got greatness on my mind, yeah. Keep that fake shit from around here. You'll be 6 feet if you're downhill. I swear, prepare for when you choose to cross that line. I'm changing the station. Y'all been with that fake shit. I'm stacking no faces and willing to take risks. Fuck how the case went. The bitches that clockin' ain't got the time. If they stay watching, then that's a sign. You don't want bottles and hit the line. Damn, you can't fuck with my shine. I got greatness on my mind, yeah. Keep that fake shit from around here. You'll be 6 feet if you're downhill. I swear, prepare. Yeah, when you choose to cross that line. Look, I'm cruising the whole town. I'm in my zone now. I'm smoking a whole pound. I'm shrilling, I'm sauced down. You think that I blow? Check the profile. She texting Poppy location. You can't copy flush from the way, bitch. Keep that good hush in rotation. Damn, I may crash when I chase it. I got greatness on my mind, yeah. Keep that fake shit from around here. You'll be 6 feet if you're downhill. I swear, prepare for when you choose to cross that line.
Could be bigger, yeah. I swear that I think that we can. I see a picture, yeah. I hope that you fit in them plans. Our friends is so bitter, yeah. They're scared to take love for a dance. You make me shiver, I never been stuck in this trance. I've been through some changes. Love was always vacant. I was scared to chase it before you. No more complications. Let us finally face it. Accept the blessings that we know will come through when you touch my skin. It's the beginning and end. I'm living again when you touch my skin. We're switching through gears and drifting through fears when you touch my skin. Oh baby, we're flawless. I think I done hit me a fortune. I should go build me a fortress from thoughts that wanna come break us up. Your love is enough. Who can compete? They aren't you. Niggas ain't me. You are unique. You are my queen. Before I would hit and delete. But baby, I've been through some changes. Love was always vacant. I was scared to chase it before you. No more complications. Let us finally face it. Accept the blessings that we know will come through when you touch my skin. It's the beginning and end. I'm living again when you touch my skin. I'm switching through gears and living through fears when you touch my skin. Switching through gears and living through fears when you touch my skin. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
And we back, and I got a special guest in the building, Mr. Cognac and Roses. I'm gonna fuck it up and say cognac because that's just how I say some shit. But
it's all good.
And you're my Libra brother.
Most definitely. We
September
turned up.
23rd.
Most definitely.
See, it's Libra season in effect.
We out here.
So tell the people who you are, where you're from, who you rep, what you do. Let's get into it.
All right. I'm Cognac and Roses. You know what I'm saying? I do music. I produce. I rap. I sing. Throw an event called Rose Fest.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, downtown Orlando. With my boy Vic, we created it. Shout out to Florida Grown. Shout out to Soundbar for always holding me down.
You guys have it at Soundbar?
Yeah, we always hold it down out there just to keep it, you know, authentic and keep. They like the first ones that really rock with me. I can cuss on here, right?
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm just making sure. Yeah, they the first ones that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me my first headline show for my first album, Cognac and Roses, and they just held me down. That's what I do. I create, you know, screenplays and stuff like that for all my music videos. My boy Vic, which is my business partner, he comes up with other concepts. Shout out to, you know, all my peoples that do that. That's basically what I do. I turn the fuck up. I create dope ass shit. That's it. So
when you do Rose Fest, what is that? Is that like a concert specifically for you, or is it like an artist showcase where you bring on other local artists?
So the whole concept of Rose Fest, like, I just got tired of going out to open mics. I'm not shitting on them or nothing like that, but I just felt like they didn't care about the sound. So like when I pull up at an open mic, I perform, the speakers sound like shit. You know, you already done paid so much money to the engineer. You pay so much.
That's why we got the best engineer in the fucking world in here. Engineering is so important.
It's important, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like if I care so much about my craft, then somebody else should care about that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, so it originated, me and Vic, we was at his crib and it was like, yo, why don't we just create some shit that you can headline, but at the same time, you can bring all these talented individuals from Orlando or wherever they might be. It could be in Atlanta, it could be in LA, New York, wherever you from. And we created Rose Fest. So, you know, basically just showcasing talent and bringing everybody together. You know what I'm saying? That's really what Rose Fest is.
So it's like the upgraded version of the open mic with all the bells and the whistles.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like this year, you know, I had a rock band playing with me. We had like the confetti and all that shit going crazy. It was crazy. Smoke. It was wild. Like we had a sold out show this year. First year we almost sold out. This year we sold out. So it just keeps getting better and better.
And when is the Rose Fest again?
Usually it's on Memorial Day weekend. So you're talking about this year we did 2 days. So we did the 24th and the 25th.
God damn, 2 days?
We did
it's
2
like
days.
Rolling Loud type shit.
Yeah, we try to get there, man. Why not? Shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you know, maybe this year or next year or whatever, we might just do one. You know, it's just a lot to plan for that type of event.
Yeah.
And you gotta contact all these different artists. You gotta get with their booking agent. You gotta do all like extra shit and make sure they're taken care of when they get down here. So
right.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got to get them hotels. You got to make sure that they know where the venue is at.
Right. If they want red M&Ms only in the room, you know, you got to get them red M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? If they want Avion water, you got to get them Avion water, you know, and whatever else they like.
Publix
you know what
water ain't good enough for them.
Shit, I don't know. I fuck with Publix water. I ain't got shit wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong. As long as it don't come from the sink, I'm Gucci. I'm
so
good.
Are you originally from Florida?
Nah, I flew. Basically, I moved around a lot growing up. My dad was in the Marines, so I don't really have like a certain home. This is probably the longest I ever stayed somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm from North Carolina though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm from Jacksonville, North Carolina. It's like a military town. It's small. It's kind of boring as fuck. Only thing you can do is like you join the Marines or either you gonna get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I was mostly getting in trouble. You know. You know, I didn't see myself going into Marines. You know, I had my daughter. I ended up having my daughter or whatever. That's the only time I ever thought about going into Marines. So I was like, yo, I might have to do something. Like, I can't be stuck. But yeah, I'm from.
Selling drugs wasn't an option?
Selling drugs was an option.
Just straight to the
I
Marines.
ain't gonna put myself out there though. I don't need nobody fucking investigating me right now.
I was like, damn.
But yeah, it was an option. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about it too much. You know?
No, of course.
But yeah, it definitely was an option.
Okay.
You know.
So then you ended up in Florida around what age?
18, took a Greyhound. Got tired of getting kicked the fuck out from my mom's because like I said, I was finding myself in trouble. I felt like I wasn't a bad kid. I had good grades, you know what I'm saying? Like one of those kids that be bored as fucking class, always joking.
Like me.
You know what I mean? Like I'm always joking, I'm high as fuck. Teacher always like, yo, what's going on with you? And I'm like, niggas, fuck you, nigga. Like,
damn.
Like I'm gonna pass your test. Anyway, I remember one time they sent the picture of me sleeping in class. It was from and they sent it to my house and the Christmas card. Like, yo, this is what your kid does, bro.
They sent a Christmas card of you sleeping?
Slump in the seat, like with the Jan Sport book bag, like just knock the fuck out.
Nah, that's wild violation.
Yeah, but
that's like they wanted you to get your ass.
Yeah, they
wanted
me to get in trouble though. But it's because I was joking all the time. Like I just didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And I came down to Florida in a Greyhound bus. I moved in with like my best friend. Shout out to
So you
all
left
them.
your parents?
Yeah, I mean, I left my mom. My parents already split, so I was just with my mom. I just got tired of getting kicked out, bro. Like I was like, yo, the last time she kicked me out, I'm like, yo, fuck this shit, I'm out. Got some trash bags, got the hefty shits, and I was out, man. Hopped on the Greyhound, never going on the Greyhound again. That shit was whack. Multiple
stops. It wasn't
stops.
that bad though. If you're talking about what, North Carolina to Florida, what was that like?
Nah, but we talking about the multiple stops though. You forget that, like, they be doing some side routes. They be going in these dusty ass streets and behind buildings and shit. No street light, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild. And then, like, an 18-year-old kid, like, even though I was in the streets and I was doing my shit, but just an 18-year-old kid coming down on your own, you ain't really used to that, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I came from a small town, like I said. So, like, just to seeing different people I never thought I'd interact with and that, you know.
That'd be the wild part when you decide to leave like the shelter of home and you go out on your own for the first time.
Yeah.
You see some shit that you're like,
like, yo, what the fuck? Maybe I should have joined the Marines.
Like, well, no, I don't know about joining the Marines. Maybe I should take my ass back home.
Facts, but you know, when you ain't got no home to go to, when you getting kicked out, it's different. So you got to create your own home. You know what I'm saying? You got to build your foundation brick by brick.
True.
And that's what it is.
So you came down here at 18. Mm-hmm. Did you come to Orlando or were you in another part of Florida?
I was in Kissimmee, man.
Shout out to Kissimmee.
Shout out to Kissimmee, though. All my niggas.
Kissimmee got all the bad Spanish hoes, so I've heard. I don't know.
Kissimmee wild. Kissimmee wild.
I'm not sure. I've heard.
Yeah, but I came down to Kissimmee. You know, I came down with my family. So like when we was talking earlier, I was like, I grew up in a Dominican household. Like, so they basically adopted me.
So your best friend's Dominican?
Yeah, he Dominican.
De lo mío.
Yeah, he Dominican, and like everybody, I just got raised from my Uncle Santos, my Aunt Belkis, you know, they looked out for me.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So when did you have your first kid? Was it here living in Florida? Or did you leave the kid back at home?
Nah, I actually got my kid. She with her grandma right now, man. But I had my kid. Me and my girl got together. We was together short. She got pregnant. And I was just like, what the
condoms
fuck going on? Yeah, man. Pull out gang, man. Pull out gang
was dumb weak.
Allergic to the latex, man. But
boy and girl?
Yeah, so I got a girl, beautiful daughter. Her name's Nyla. You know what I'm saying? She's like my little twin. She got some curly ass hair like her mom. You know, she beautiful, she smart, she joke. You know.
How old is she?
So she 9. Just turned 9. Time fly.
Get ready.
Yeah, time fly.
Because something after 10 happens when they hit those double digits.
Yeah. Shit, I'm trying to get ready already, man. She be talking about some kid fucking with her hair in recess. I'm like, hold up. So you fuck with this nigga? Like, you like this nigga or some shit? Because you keep talking about him. Like, just give him the hands. You took boxing. That's it. Just give him the left and the right. That's it, yo.
You think she like getting her hair played with already? Nah,
shit,
it's too
hopefully
young.
Nah, she too young, though. But she's smart. She a smart kid, you know. Trying not to get in trouble like her dad, you know. Hopefully I steer her the right way.
Yeah. So it's very important, especially when you have a little girl. Like, people ask me all the time. So my birthday was yesterday, the 23rd, and then my dad's birthday is today, the 24th. And
that's wild.
Like clockwork, my dad calls me this is 34 years of him doing this shit.
Yeah.
He calls me, he sings, and then he starts crying.
Oh,
and I'm like, Dad, it's been 34 years, Dad. Like, at some point, you gotta stop crying when you call me to wish me a happy birthday.
Yeah, but she was a little girl, though, so he don't feel like that. He don't feel like that. I felt like that when I seen my daughter at 9. Like, she fucking blowing the candle out. I'm like, I'm looking at it. I'm always working. I'm always like busy. I'm always going around, you know, trying to get the shit going. So it's like I miss out like all the key points and sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So it like when I seen her and she was over this cocoa cake, you know, like that's her favorite movie.
Oh man,
and I'm like, yeah, I fucks with that movie though. It's heavy. It's fire, yo. It's fire. I'm trying to get a plug. Coco, holla at me, but when I looked at her over the cake, that shit fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, damn, she growing, she moving. Like you can't slow time down, you know. So that shit crazy.
Sure as hell can, because I would be 21 all over again. But
I feel you.
But nah, that's dope. So is she your only one?
Yeah, she my only one. I'm only one.
What do you feel like you want to instill in her? Being that you feel like you're not always there because you're always running around. So if you had to give like, I don't know, like top 3 points, what do you feel like you would want her to walk away with? Like my daddy taught me.
Damn, that's real. I think the first thing is just like she has the power to control anything in a situation that she's in. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hang around negative people, you're gonna create negative situations. If you want something positive for your present or your future, you create it and you can think it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing, just the power to control her environment and how she moves and how she like just maneuvers through life. The second thing is that she doesn't need nobody. Like she don't need no man. She don't need whoever the fuck, you know, puts it in her mind or tries to embed it in her mind that she needs them. She don't need nobody. Like, yeah, she needs me. Like, I love her. You know what I'm saying? But
family.
You don't need anybody to get you through these storms. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just need the universe. You just need God. And you just need yourself, the head on your shoulders. You know what I mean? So just the right frame of mind and the peace of mind. Like, not to worry about what I had to worry about, or what her mom had to worry about, or what her mom's had to worry about, you know? And then the third thing is, you know, just having her beauty, because she's beautiful. So I feel like if she knows she's beautiful, like any dude that be like, yo, you beautiful, dog, like spitting games or shit.
Nigga, I heard that before. My daddy always told me I'm pretty.
Yeah, like, and I feel like I can work on that myself, because like I was from the street, I was doing wild shit. So I feel like I'm trying to instill that in her so she doesn't get all like googly eyed when a nigga say that to her, you feel me?
But it's gonna happen regardless, you know that, right?
I mean, it's gonna happen, but I feel like if it goes back to the second step, peace of mind, and like you don't need nobody, she be like, yo, who the fuck is you, dog? Like, I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build a future for myself first, and then I'm gonna go after whatever else. I can build a family after that. But I feel like people just worry about trying to have certain people around them, and they don't get to grow as a person, as an individual.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the three keys of life. Hopefully she looks back on this one day. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I want her to walk away with.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
See, my dad, I'm the oldest of 4 girls.
Okay.
So one thing I always tell myself too, like, and it's weird, like being 34 and just like still going through the motions of life. Like, first of all, shit is so much different, you know, from when I was growing up. Like, I had my first, my son, my first child, when I got pregnant at 17 and I had him at 18. Okay. And I always felt like I could hang, you know, like I could keep up with the times because I'm so young. And then I had my daughter Jada at 19, and then I had Lex at 22. Okay. But times are so different now. You know what I'm saying? Like, even I find myself like, whoa, like, what are you guys watching on YouTube? Facts. Like, what are you guys doing? It's so much different than when I was growing up, because I was always like outside. I was, you know, I was always begging my mom and my dad, like, please, can I come outside, please? Now my kids, I gotta kick these niggas out. Like, yo, get the fuck out my house. Facts. Go outside, go get in trouble, go break into some shit. Just don't get caught. Like, Facts. Just go do something, you know? But I say all of that because, you know, like my dad, he calls me up, he cries all the damn time, and he's like, you know, you're my princess and everything like that. And it's like, men don't understand how important you are to a child's life. Yeah. Like, there's only but so much that a mom is going to be able to do. Yeah. You know, like, when I look at somebody that I'm dating or that I'm considering to be in a serious relationship with, like, I look for somebody like my father,
Yeah.
you know, and that like a lot of men that aren't in their kids' life or that's half-assing it, if you will, you know, they kind of there, but they kind of not. And, they, you know, they're
Straight
like
up.
in between.
Bum-ass niggas.
Like, they don't understand the type of, like, that's what you're teaching your kid at
Yeah.
the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they're going to grow up and what they're going to mimic is what they see at home.
That's
so
real.
if they're seeing my daddy, you know, is a certain way, like even mannerisms, like my mom and dad, I'm sure they fought. Everybody fights, right?
Yeah.
I can count on 2 fingers the fights that I've witnessed.
Damn, that's good, man.
2.
They kept that kind of
They kept
hidden.
that
Yeah,
shit
that's good
in
though.
the back.
That's how
you
it's
know?
supposed
So
to be.
for me, when I'm interacting with somebody and I feel like, oh, they're combative or oh, we arguing too much, it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't really see that growing up. Why you arguing with me, nigga? Like, you know, I don't know. I like you like that, you know. And like for a little girl, like everything that you set out to do is setting an example for her for what she's gonna look for in a man in the future.
Yeah.
So you guys, you have to always keep that in mind, like whatever that is. And it doesn't have to necessarily be negative.
Nah,
Even
yeah.
something like along the lines of you as an artist who's always busy, who's always on the road, even that absence, they may feel like later on down the line, well, daddy was kind of there, but he kind of wasn't. So
Yeah.
I guess this is kind of okay, you know? So it's like all of those little things, like I know now as a mom, like I didn't give a fuck so much when I was in my 20s because I was still like trying to get a hold of the mommy thing. Like
Yeah.
physically I was prepared for it, you know, in the sense of I knew how to take care of a baby physically. I knew how to, you know, how to do certain things. But then I didn't really start to really process and understand mentally
Yeah.
like the responsibility that I
a lot.
have over this kid. Like I'm
It's a
like,
lot.
holy fuck. Like they're looking at me to set this example.
That's real
And what
shit.
I do and what I don't do, that's what they're gonna mimic in the future. And that right there was enough to scare me to be like, yo, I gotta pump the brakes a little bit on the things that
Yeah.
I do,
That's
because
real.
when they started questioning like, why you got more than one phone? You know, like why this phone is always, or why you switching up, or why you having to make so many stops, or you know, when they started to really question shit, that's what made me be like, they're paying attention.
Hell yeah.
They
Hell
are
yeah.
paying attention. And that right there was for me like my shift where I was like, all right, I gotta straighten up because I don't want to create a mini me to that extent. You know,
Facts.
like there were certain things that I did because I felt like I was in survival mode and I needed to, you know, figure out my way. But of course, my biggest thing is creating a future that my kids don't have to be traumatized to get over in the future. You know, like I don't want my kids to later on be in therapy like, well, my mom was wild and I saw this growing up, I saw that growing up, or we went without this or we went without that. And, you know, so all of those things are so important as parents.
Yeah, man. They're key. They're very key to the success and whatever they're gonna try to be in life. You get what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
like I recently experienced that too. Like just seeing her look at my videos and trying to like, and she's bopping her head and shit. And I'm just like, I'm looking at her, I'm like, yo, I don't know if I should have been doing that in this video or not. Like, you know, certain
Nah.
things I want to keep her from, you know, like, but
I had to put that restriction on my kid's iPad. Not on my son, because my son is very laid back. Like my son, if I tell him no, he's like, all right, whatever. He forgets
Yeah.
about my daughter though. Little girls,
my daughter's nosy as hell. So it's like anything I do, she looking at it. It don't even matter, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing something right, if I'm doing something wrong, she looking.
yeah.
You know, so it's very important. Very
What made you
important.
get into music? So you moved down to Florida, you moved to Kissimmee, you're in a
Yeah.
Dominican household now. You
Yeah.
have this kid.
Yeah.
What makes you say, I want to get into music?
Like my older brother got me into music, you know what I'm saying? And then like my uncle, he used to, like I went to North Carolina with him a lot, like during the summers to my grandma's house. She was whack as fuck. Like niggas can't do shit. I'm talking about like this was the hood, yo. Like it was the hood, crackheads knocking on the door. Like not even the crackhead, like they'll send their kid to the door to like knock on the door
knock
and
on your
shit.
door?
Like ask for money. So I answer, you know, and they be like, yo, nah, yo, you can't be telling them shit. Like just back away from the door. But I got into music like more when my uncle used to drive around in this Ford Explorer and shit, and he used to play stuff. And I remember there was this one summer where he woke me up dumb early. Like I stayed up late as fuck with my cousins and shit. And he was like, yo, we gotta get up. Like, you wanna ride with me? And I'm like, what you talking about, bro? Like, where we going? You know, like, it's fucking, like, break of dawn type shit. Like, my nigga, I'm like, yo, chill. I ain't sleep. He was like, yo, we gotta go to the record store down the street. I'm like, all right. So we hop in the truck. And I remember seeing, like, this long-ass line during the summer. And, like, in the line for the record store. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? So he had told me, like, he had called some dude in there because he knew the owner. Like, somebody that worked there or the owner, either one, I don't even know. So he's like, yo, put that shit to the side. I didn't know what he was talking yet, but he was like, yo, put that shit to the side for me. Yeah, it was a record. So he was like, yo, put that shit to the side for me, blah, blah, blah. So we ended up waiting in the line for like 45 minutes. And then when we get inside, and I'm like looking around, and I just see like, he gets the CD handed to him. It was Jay-Z. It was either volume 2 or volume 3, either one. I don't remember, but I know it was one of the volumes. Either one, it was fire. It was fire.
So it was Jay-Z. At least we know that.
It was Jay-Z. So I remember he opened up the packaging and shit, like delicate, like real delicate, because he didn't want to fuck nothing up on the CD. You know, like sometimes you'll open it with the key.
Yep, and you'll scratch that motherfucker, and then the shit won't play. Yep.
So he opened the package, and then I remember him putting it into his disc changer and shit. And we riding around like the whole summer to the same fucking CD, like the same CD. He was like, yo, you see how you flowing, my nigga? I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, like I'm trying to vibe with him. And he was like, yo, you see the way he flowing though? Like, you understand what he's saying? Like, you get it? I'm like, nah. I'm like, yo, I fucks with this shit. Like, I fuck with the production, to the way he would bring me into the environment, you know? And I felt like I was in Marcy Projects. And in that time, I was in High Point, North Carolina. So I feel like if you put me in the scenario or the situation that you living in or you talking about, like, that's true artist. Like, you're a true artist. So I remember just listening to it. I'm like, yo, this shit is fire, bro. So next thing I know, I'm looking through his CD collection. He had a bunch of bootlegs. And it's funny because, you know what I'm saying?
Bootlegs were the shit.
They were the shit. I remember
I used to go, this was me at 17 years old and I was wild and I ran away from home because my parents were just way too strict. And I get it because I was a girl, and then the environment, of course, they wanted to keep me away from all this other shit. But at the same time, they were so like overprotective of me that I wanted to see like, what are they hiding from me? You know, and that's what made me like spark my curiosity and bounce. We used to go to 145th. And outside there would always be, of course, the drug dealers, but they would always have like this setup with all these bootlegs. Like those are timeless. Like, facts. I wish I still had them.
Niggas don't know about that shit now, yo.
Catalog of CDs that got lost in a fucking car accident, but those mixtapes, and they would drop every fucking week on Friday.
Week, yep.
And you had all these exclusives, and you had the Dipsets, and you had the Mace, and all of Harlem World, and Junior Mafia, and
bro.
All of the... Oh, timeless.
Yeah, those are the times, though.
Timeless.
Those are definitely the times. So I went through all his shit, like bootleg. I just ran it up. Like, I'm like, yo, fuck this shit. I'm running through your whole catalog. So I got to learn more about music. I listened to Aaliyah, Missy Elliott, like crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of this shit I thought I'd be listening to, because my pops was a preacher too, on top of being in the Marines. And my mom was strict as fuck too, like super strict.
She was definitely kicking your ass.
What? So I'm listening to everything, and I'm like, yo, I want to do this shit. And then I started reading like articles like XXL, The Source, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. So I was like, yo, I think I can do this. So I started writing. And then I think I started writing more when I was like listening to like DMX and shit. Like listening to all the anger and shit that he had. I'm like, yo, I'm going through bad shit right now, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I was young too. I think I was 13, maybe 11 or some shit. I don't even remember. Cause it all goes back from my uncle, then it goes back to my older brother that showed me, and then like seeing my older brother get killed, like that just changed me too. You know what I'm saying? So that
Your
just
brother died?
Yeah. So he used to write his shit, and then I kind of I mimicked all his shit almost, you know what I'm saying? Cause that was like my big brother and shit. So I look at all his shit, and then I would just be reading, and I'm like, yo, I can bring somebody into my world. Like, I can do that, you know? And I felt like that's what I needed to just escape the type of world I was in. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then, okay, so now you're in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You decided that you wanted to do music. When did you decide, like, I'm going to take it serious?
I think I always took it serious. It's just like shit kept fucking up in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I always took it serious. Like I took it serious since I was like 15. Like first studio session. Like
First studio session was at 15?
Like 15, I was fucking off beat as fuck. Like niggas is clowning, my niggas in the group with me, like clowning me, like, yo, my nigga, you off. So that drove me even more. Like I'm like, yo, I need to be on the snare, I need to be on the bass, I need to be on the kick and all that shit. You know what I mean?
And you learned all that.
And I learned, the kick. I actually like, cause I used to play like instruments and shit too. So like I just kept fucking with it. I'm like, yo, I could just.
Were you one of those kids that used to play the instruments in church and shit? Cause I was.
Nah. I used to go to church and be like, why am I here? I used to be faking being sick so I could stay home to watch like fucking cartoons and shit. I'm like, yo, why am I in here right now? Like this shit is buns. Like,
they made me play the piano. I was a piano player at church. That's why I asked, just out of curiosity.
That's fire. Nah, but I never played an instrument. I always wish I could play like the drums, cause dude, you know the dude in the fucking church, he be like slapping and shit. I'm like, damn, bro. But nah, I never got to.
Never got to.
Nah.
So what made you start producing? Were you producing music first, or do you feel like I was writing and then I got into producing?
I just got tired of everybody coming out with these light Drake beats or like Travis Scott, like all these, you know what I'm saying? Like shout out to them, but I'm like, bro, I'm trying to create my own lane. Like I don't want to sound like nobody. Like I want to create my own stuff. You get what I'm saying? So like when people keep throwing shit at me that sounds like something I heard on a Drake album or something I heard on a Timberlake album, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I just want to be me. Like, so let me start figuring this shit out. So what I used to do, like how I first started, I'll play like a Timberland beat, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'll try to be like, okay, this is what he did. This is the BPMs, you know, the beats per minute. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's how he did this. So I'm creating, it's weird. I copy, it's almost like I mimic somebody I looked up to create my own shit. You know what I mean? And then like even Pharrell, like that's my favorite producer too. Mm-hmm. So like I'm just copying shit.
Pharrell's fucking dope. And he had a really
slept on though.
He had a really big run though with Jay.
Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? So like I just did that, and me like studying all that, it just created my own sound.
So if you had to describe your sound, what is your sound? Do you have a name for your sound? Like something you're like, yo, if I had to describe it, it sounds like.
Damn. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't even know, like R and bass, I guess. Like R and bass fuck with me in LA. Some people say I sound like Bryson mixed with Travis, or some people be like, yo, you sound like Nas here and there. But I just feel like that was because I never, like I said, I moved around a lot. So I got to pick up different elements from each state or whatever I was in, you know, like Virginia. I stayed in New York a little bit, like anything that I touched my feet on or whatever, it was kind of like I got to breathe that air, and that just came with my style. So it's just a mixture of everything. Like all my music is a vibe though. You know what I'm saying? I hate using that word, but that's just the truth. It's a vibe. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Like my style is just unique. It's me. It's always honest. That's the most I could say. It's just me being honest. You don't never have to question anything I say in my record, because it's something I'm going through or something I live and I experience, you know, or people around me experience.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, that's always good that it can be relatable. That's one of the main things that you always want to make sure that whatever you're doing, you're being able to relate to the people. Because if it's unrelatable, then nobody's gonna really give a fuck.
Just turn it off, bro. Turn it off. If I can't relate to you.
If it's catchy, it's like, it's a bop.
It's cool when I'm drunk or I'm lit, but like, I don't want to, if I can't relate to you, I can't really, it's not how I function. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think real recognize real at the end of the day. If I can't fuck with you on a regular conversation, like how we talking right now, then it's not real. Like, I'm not one of those people that is going to do a facade or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And some people take that as like, yo, this nigga stuck up. I was like, nah, dog, I just don't got time for the bullshit, bro. It's like, nigga, I've been through mad shit in my life, and I don't need to go through shit with you right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just keep that shit real, keep it funky. That's it.
So what was the creative process like when you were putting together your album? What made you say, I want to put together an album versus just releasing music and on SoundCloud, for example?
It's the quality, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always been, it's more quality. I need that quality more than quantity. Like, and I feel like sometimes the people that bring out this quantity and stuff and just consistently drop it, they don't keep the interest of the person, because they just dropping whatever. They just like, yo, I hope somebody grabs it. I hope this person fucks with it and it goes far. It's not really about that for me. It's just more like, yo, I hope I get you through whatever you going through type shit. Or I hope it resonates with you.
So you're doing it more for the art, not necessarily for the bag.
Yeah, not for the bag, because the bag gonna come when you doing what you love and what you doing. If you're doing it the right way, the bag gonna come regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna come. If you keep chasing the bag, sometimes the bag ain't there. Yeah. And that's the problem. I feel like people lose focus on like the luxurious shit. It's like, bro, like my aunt Belky, she told me this, like when I was growing up, when this is the Dominican household, I used to buy mad shit, like mad fucking clothes, mad kicks. I still do now, because that's just like, I just like that shit. But I was buying more kicks. Like I wanted what I envisioned about buying all these shoes, I wanted my closet to be as tall as I was. So like if I'm 18, it was like, yo, I need 18 kicks, and I needed to be the same height. You get what I'm saying? It was a weird fucking vision, but it was dope. Dope to me at the time, right?
It was dope for you. Like that's what you were, that was your goal.
Yeah, but she said something to me one day. I remember she was cooking rice and beans and shit and some mofongo and shit. And she was like, yo, if you get buried today with this, it's not going with you. Like, it's still gonna be in there in the
Dominicans
dirt.
love saying that shit
Yo,
to
that shit had me tripped out, because at the time I'm like, man, fuck what you talking about.
Bury
bro.
me
Like,
in my red bottoms, damn.
Yeah.
I pay a good money
you
for
gonna
those.
be fly, you know what I mean? But like when she told me that, it didn't resonate with me and it didn't hit me. But then like now that I'm getting older and I got responsibilities and shit.
When the adulting kicks in and you're like,
yeah,
fuck.
And like that's when I realized like, nah, I can't.
You know what I realized? I realized I need a sugar daddy. So that way I can get my shoes and still have my bills paid.
That's real.
I'm just saying, because I do miss, buying shoes. That's the one thing when you become a parent. I be saying fuck them kids. I really don't mean it though, but
yeah.
Kids definitely change your whole outlook on stuff. Like my son wants a car now, a permit. Shit. He was driving the other day, almost gave me a fucking heart attack. Like I was like, oh my God, like this is really happening.
Yeah, that's wild.
And I remember him in my arms, like a baby, and just like that.
That's wild, yo.
Pretty soon she's gonna be like, Daddy, I want this, I want that, and it's homecoming and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So man. They make you relax on the spending.
Nah, facts. But at least you hold them down though. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I hate when I see a parent and they look fly as fuck. Like, damn, nigga got Raf Simons shoes on, damn nigga, and then their kid got some crazy shit on. It's just like, yo, like how you fly and then your kid look like shit, bro.
Whack.
You know that shit whack as fuck,
when that
bro.
happens.
Facts.
Like, bro, your hair is laced and your kid, you ain't brush her hair this morning.
Nothing,
fuck it.
bro.
Like,
you ain't even put no relaxer in that motherfucker, no conditioner, nothing, bro. You ain't entangled the knots, nothing, bro.
Done.
Like it's crazy, but people like that.
So your daughter made you shift that responsibility. Do you find yourself nowadays like what do you put your money towards now?
Sheesh. I mean, there was a time when I got a bag, like a crazy bag. You know what I'm saying? I put some shit to the side for her. I invest. I really invest my bread, man, and I feel like investing is gonna get me to get like a chain of something. Like, oh, we got Rose Fest here, cool. All right, I got Rose Fest in fucking LA. We watching it. I'm not even there. I'm watching it from my phone. You feel me? Like, that's how I think. Like, I think about just building something crazy. You know what I mean? Like we ain't here right now. Shout out to them, Novelty. But like that would be dope if I had the whole block.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying?
So
like
on some Nipsey Hustle shit. Like I want to buy up the block.
I want the whole block. Like I don't want to stop at one store or nothing. Like I want the whole thing. Like I want the whole building. I want people knowing like if my daughter pull up, it's like nigga respect, nigga. Like respect my daughter though. Like that's her shit. Like if I go, I want her to have a whole establishment. Something crazy. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm on. I think I'm just investing a lot, and I'm more wiser with my money and shit. When I had some crazy bags and shit, I was just like, just whatever.
You were younger.
I was younger, but I feel like, like to go back to your question of when I wrote the album, like I wrote the album when my mom was dying by me. You know what I'm saying? She had cancer. So like I was on some fuck life shit.
Fuck cancer.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was on some fuck life shit. I had the bag. Fuck it. We about to grind, like living like there's no tomorrow. But then it's like I look at my daughter too, and I'm like, yo, there gotta be a tomorrow, cause I gotta stay around. can't just be gone. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't be gone, but if I do go, then she gonna be straight. Like she gonna have the whole block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did your mom beat cancer or?
Nah, she ain't beat it. Nah, she ain't beat it. And I ain't talked to her for like years. You know what I mean? So she kicked me out when I was 15. Tried to build that relationship with her. Didn't get it. You know, and then got the call like, oh, she fucked up. Like, you need to come back home. So I had to go back to North Carolina. You know, when I seen her, I'm like, yo, this is a completely different person. Like, you don't even look the same. Like, it's wild. And had like a good 2 weeks with her. We built a relationship, you know, and it sucks. It sucks that we lost so much time. And I think that makes me appreciate my daughter even more because I don't want to lose no time with her.
Right.
And it's like, you know, like my current job besides music, I make stupid bread. And it's just like, bro, sometimes you gotta look at the situation. And you gotta, you know, I read this book called on Fuck Yourself. It's a really good book. And it talked about if you lying in your deathbed and then you looking at all your loved ones around you, it's like, what are your regrets? Like the bag's Gucci. Like anything, like the bag gonna come, like I said. But if you got regrets about getting the bag, then fuck it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You know, some things ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have values and shit. So that's what it is.
Do you have a relationship with your dad?
No, my dad going too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my dad committed suicide. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a suicide survivor and all that. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
So do you have any other siblings?
I got my sister, but I don't really rock with her like that. You feel me?
Why you don't rock with your sister?
I don't know. Like, it just, I love her to death, you know what I'm saying? Because we grew up in the same home, but
what
it's
sign
just
is
like
she? When's
two
her
different
birthday?
shit. I don't even know what she is. I think she, what is it? She, like June 24th, I think. I don't know what that is, though. Like
June 24th. Damn. I'm tempted to say a Cancer, but I think she still might be like in the Gemini cusp. You should be able to get along with her. Libra, Gemini, we cool.
I don't know. It's different.
It's different.
It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Is there like a big age difference?
Just like 2 years. It's like 2-3 years. Like that gap, that window. But it's just like what I learned is like I said, it is what it is around you, whatever you attract and whatever you bring around yourself. And sometimes even the family that you need to be around, like sometimes you just don't need to be around them. Just love them from a distance. That's it. You know what I mean? And I know that's my only sibling now, but you know, I think I grew to just try to get where I'm going. You know, if you can't necessarily come to terms with that person, then you have to come to terms with that situation. Yeah. It happens like that sometimes. Yeah. And it is what it is. Like I'm living life. I'm doing pretty good. Like I can't complain. Like the universe, God, everything been good to me. So I can't complain. So it is what it is. If one day it's written that we get along, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So what's the home life like?
Shit, when I am home.
When you are home?
When I am home, shit, dog. Shit, man, when I get home, I see my girls, you know, she looking at me like, oh, shit, you know, I'm exhausted. I'm like, God damn, yo, I'm tired. I'm crazy. I've been moving, I've been doing this.
Yo, shout out to the wifeys behind the scenes, though, because I be telling niggas all the time, like, a woman will either make you or fucking break you. And that's facts. Like, you have the wrong person.
I ain't got to deal with no crazy shit. I ain't got to worry about, like, fucking bottle through my window, no key card, you get what I'm saying? No waiting to exhale shit, clothes burning on top of the hood. I don't gotta worry about none of that shit. But that's cause I just come correct, and I think I'm just growing, like we're growing better. Like I said, like when we had my daughter, I only knew her for fucking like 3-4 months before she was pregnant, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I think like we just grew, because before I used to be like, yo, fuck this shit, yo, like I'm out, like, but then like, you know what I'm saying, like I was
fuck getting kicked out. I'm kicking myself out.
Yeah, I'm kicking myself out, bro, like, but then I ain't had nowhere to go, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna stay. we gonna get through this shit, yo. Tell me where I was wrong. All right, I was wrong. You right, I was wrong, and I'm sorry. But I think like before I wouldn't apologize and shit. You feel me? Before I'd be like, yo, fuck this shit.
Nigga said, where did I go wrong? Tell me, please.
You know what I mean? Like, let me know what I did, even if I wasn't wrong. Like, maybe I was wrong, but I just feel like you just gotta go ahead. If somebody fuck with you like that, to let you do what you really need to do to go somewhere where you trying to build in your life, bruh, sometimes you just gotta respect that shit and just shut the fuck up. and just keep it a buck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just gotta respect that individual. Like, yo, you know what? You right. Let's
How
just build.
important is she?
Shit, she important as fuck to me, bro. Like, straight up.
See, we getting all the lovey-dovey shit in.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'd be where I'm at, man. Like, she took me from the streets. I'd probably be fucking locked up. I probably won't even be talking to you right now, man. Like, real shit. Matter of fact, she the reason why this shit going on. You feel me? Like,
oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, it's very important to me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even with my dates that I have for my tour, like, I came home one day, all the sticky notes on the bathroom window just to remind me, like, yo, you need to write for this. Yo, you need to get this. You need to get this. Like, do this. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm just looking at the window like, holy fuck, bro. Like,
she know your schedule. She keeping you on.
Yeah, but she look out, though, because I got so much shit going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got so many conference calls, got so many meetings, got so much planning to do. It's like, it's nonstop. So I need somebody to kind of be like, yo, you need to slow down, because remember, you got this and this going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could imagine. That schedule is brutal.
Yeah, it is.
You don't know what you're doing next week. You're like, all right, just get through it this week. I'll look at next week when next week get here.
Yeah, that's what it is. But, like, you got to literally plan for, like, a month in advance or, you know, like 3 weeks in advance at least. Just
that's why I was so shocked when they were able to make this happen so quick. I was like, oh, shit, it's lit. Let's do it.
Yeah, like, I had to fly over. Like, I literally was, like, hitting it, yo. I'm like, skirt. Like, but because I was doing some shit before, you know, so... It's crazy, though. Like, I do appreciate the love and shit, though. Like, for real.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So Rose Fest is going to be next year. You know what's crazy? I don't know if you remember this, but we actually, well, not me personally, but a podcast I was a part of prior to doing my own podcast, they actually went out to your Rose Fest.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Raw Exchange.
Okay.
We had tall ass Ian out there acting a fool.
Yeah, that's what's up, yo. That's what's up.
So we've been on the movement. We've been on the movement.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully you come through at Rose Fest though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What is coming up for you moving forward now? You wrapping up the last quarter of the year. What's going on?
Yeah. So, damn, I ain't trying to give all the secrets away.
Hey, you don't have to give all the secrets away.
I'm gonna give
a
little
bit. One secret away.
This nigga like, yo, fuck it. Nah, so we got right now I just got like my last mixing, like my mixing sessions for my playlist. Like we doing a playlist now. Like just because I had all these dope ass material that I was making. And I'm like, yo, how the fuck we gonna tie all this shit together, bro?
All the unreleased joints.
Yeah, but they're fire as fuck. So I was just like, yo, let's make it like me and my nigga Vic. We're like, yo, let's do a playlist. And then on top of that, like I always want to do short films. So we like trying to create everything.
Short films.
Yeah, we trying to make everything into a short film from the whole record. It's gonna be fire. Like it's gonna be crazy.
So it's gonna be like, okay, so it's like for example, like how Nas did with his most recent album Nasir, how he did like a whole short film for every single
and everything's gonna tie in. It's gonna be crazy. So I got that going on. We got hit up for some deals, couple deals. Just looking at all the options.
So you got the deals on the table. So you're still independent.
Still independent, but sometimes you need that push.
Hell yeah,
you
need that financial backing. This shit's expensive as fuck.
What?
Shout out to my sponsors.
Yo.
Because this can definitely
it can add up. It definitely can add up. So we just trying to be wise in our decisions. I don't want to lose my masters.
No,
like
never, ever.
I don't want to lose too much publishing, whatever. No. You know what I'm saying?
Those are the two things you don't ever listen to, ever give up.
Yeah.
That's your life right there.
That's what I'm
saying. The
saying.
moment that they own that, you're done.
I can't build a block with them taking the masters, you feel me? So it's like...
you see all these people now, like, because they were, you know what I'm saying, bamboozled back in the day, they didn't know about deals. They just looked at it like, fuck, we're doing this shit, and they're willing to pay us, signing off on their life, and now all these years later trying to buy their shit back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we got that. Trying to get like this clothing brand shit going, you know what I mean? And but that's like on the back burner. That's
Is it
probably
gonna be Cognac and Roses or Cognac and Roses?
Nah, I can't even get the name out. We did make the IG account for it and shit. We just ain't putting nothing on it yet because I'm trying to get like some official, like shoot the commercial. We trying to do something different. Like everything that we do, we try to go against the wave. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want to go with what everybody else is doing.
Right.
Just try to do my own thing, create my own lane, but that's what we got on the table, you know. So,
What made you come up with the name Cognac and Roses?
shit, Edgar Allan Poe, man. Edgar Allan Poe, you're a poet, you know, he passed away.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he had like the Raven joint, like, you know. So like every year of the anniversary of his death, somebody puts Cognac and Roses, like a bottle of Cognac and Roses on his grave.
So that's
know?
where you decided.
And that's what we was like, yo, Cognac and Roses. I'm like, yo, this shit kind of whack though, dog. But then I fuck with Edgar Allan Poe though, because I read a lot. So me and Vic talking one night on the phone. I'm like, yo, this shit whack. But then I'm like, yo, this shit ringing though, bro. Like, I don't know.
You
like,
know what? I
saying?
fuck with it because it could have been worse. It could have been like Henny and Roses and then, you
Facts.
know, or Remy and
Yeah.
Roses or
Yeah.
something ghetto. But this has a ring to it.
Yeah, we kind of, I mean, it fits the brand. It fits the quality of how we, you know, bring out our music and everything and anything that we get associated with. So I was like, yo, Cognac and Roses, it rings. And then we put the and symbol, not like just and, not spelling it out, A-N-D,
Right.
A-N-D, you know what I'm saying? So it worked out. I like it. And then plus I produce, rap, sing, and it sounds like something big. It sounds like a whole group, Cognac and Roses.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm wearing so many different hats.
Right.
So that's why the name kind of fits, you know?
Got you. Have you collaborated with any artists?
Yeah, I collaborated with this dude named Nico Is. He's Talib Kweli's artist. What else? Young Kiddo. He's a reggaeton artist. We got a record coming out on the playlist. And then like Kyle DeMan, he's like a pop artist or whatever. He's signed to Cash Money right now. So and me and him got a tour coming up October 13th and then October 27th. So
Is it gonna be like locally in Florida or?
So yeah, October 13th it's gonna be in Gainesville, and then October 27th it's gonna be at Soundbar.
Hey.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Tickets
lit.
on sale?
Tickets in sale, man. Tickets on sale. You can come through though. We got you. We got you.
I'm in the building. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm willing to buy a ticket. I support.
Yeah, I
I just don't like making a line. That's all I.
Nah, I feel you, man.
That's all I care
I feel
about.
you. I feel
Don't make
you.
me fucking stand in line.
You ain't gotta wait like I did for that Jay-Z album, man. You ain't gotta wait. But yeah, most definitely, yeah. We like create our own tour and shit because we independent. So it's like, yo, let's make a tour. Fuck it.
That's
Can't wait on
really
nobody,
dope.
you know what I mean? So we started making those calls and hitting up all these different venues. So
Yeah,
we all
yeah.
about creating the opportunity. Make the opportunity yourself if ain't nobody else knocking. You get what I'm saying?
Amen to that. That's the only way to be.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Okay. Well, any last word? Well, you know what? I wasn't going to do this to you, but it kind of became a thing lately, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went on a podcast and we just so happened to be talking about eating pussy on the period.
Whoa. Whoa. The red raggy. Okay.
What?
Niggas is wildin'.
So
Wow.
I take that's a no? Yo. I
Nah,
always love the
yo.
niggas' faces when this happens. Why not?
Nah, I can't get blood in my beard, yo.
But what if
You know what I'm saying? Like it might be like some components in it that help it grow or some shit, but nah. Ooh. Nah. I eat pussy though. I definitely eat pussy, you know what I mean? Like it's like a buffet, fuck it. But like
but not on the period?
not on the period, man. It's limits, bruh. It's limits.
Who's like that?
You feel me? Like I'm at the red light and you on the red. Like, nah. Can't. I can't pass the line. I can't pass that line, bro. Like, nah. Can't eat it on. Niggas be eating the pussy like when they on the period.
Yeah.
Damn, yo, that's some crazy shit. Like these niggas must be on some vampire shit, yo.
But it's not okay. So let me clarify. So it's not necessarily when it's flowing, but
So it's like a steak, like medium rare type shit.
like
Like I'm vegan, man. You know what I'm saying? I eat pussy though, but I'm vegan. Like that
vegan.
ass.
Okay, so what if she had a tampon in it?
Hell no.
You wouldn't know any better.
Man, then gotta pull out this little like lightsaber looking shit. Nah. Nah, man. I'm eating pussy though. I'm just making that clear. I do eat the pussy though. Like, but I'm not eating pussy when it look like your drink, bro. Like, I'm not doing it, bro.
It's not gonna look like that, but the answer is no.
Nah, I'm gonna eat the pussy when she get off. Like, let's build the anticipation up. Like, I might fuck with her. You know what I mean? Like, I might fuck with her a little bit, but I ain't
Yo,
gonna eat
I
that,
swear
nah.
to God, yo, you're so lucky because I had a lifeline to call today, but I ain't check in with him beforehand because I had somebody that was gonna back me up and be like, hell yeah, I eat pussy when she's on her period.
Damn, yo.
Yeah. But
That's crazy.
I can't call them right now because I didn't give them the heads up.
Damn, yo. God bless that nigga, though.
He's a unicorn for sure.
Damn, for real. I can't eat it on that, yo. I'm sorry, bro. Like, nah, man. That's nah.
That's where you draw the line?
That's wild. Niggas be eating the pussy when they be on the period?
Yeah.
Is that like some new shit?
Not that I'm aware of, but...
Damn, that's crazy. All right. So maybe they gotta like pat it down with like a washcloth or some shit?
No.
That's wild.
Oh my God.
It's like, you know, like you get the grease out the pizza. That's what they're doing. Like niggas is doing this shit, yo. That's wild as fuck.
Yo.
Wow, yo. I just learned some shit. Maybe I'm not a freak. I thought I was a freak, bro. I
You
guess
thought you
I'm
was
not.
a freak?
God damn.
Well, let me ask you this, being that you thought you was a freak. Have you ever had a woman pull out anal beads?
Hell nah. Pull out anal beads for who?
For you.
Hell nah.
No?
Yo, that's wild, man. Nah.
No.
What?
No.
No, nah. Nobody ever put no anal bead. No. Only beads they might have is the ones that you walk in the door. You know, some crazy
The
shit.
ones that are
the old
hanging?
school shit, like some Chloe shit. Nah, bro. Other than that, hell nah. We gonna pull an anal bead out for her. If it ain't for her, you know what I'm saying? She can train that. I ain't, No insert. None.
I don't think I'm ever going to get somebody on this platform that's going to admit to it, right? I'm just going to have niggas call in and just admit to it over the phone and be anonymous.
You might get that. Just like you might get a dude eating it out on the period, but nah, not from me.
They exist. They're Puerto Rican, but they exist. I'm just saying.
That makes sense. I guess.
He said that makes sense.
Shout out to all my Puerto Rican niggas. Shout out to y'all niggas, bro. God damn. That's crazy. You just fucking blew my mind right now, yo.
Shit's
They probably gonna have a Netflix special coming up on this shit. Like, yo, like True Blood, you know?
True Blood.
Call that shit True Blood behind the scenes.
No.
Damn, yo. That's some wild shit, yo.
Do you run red lights at least or no?
Huh?
Do you run red lights?
Red lights? Hell yeah. Like when I'm driving? Like
No,
to get here, I ran red lights.
No, I'm talking about if she's on her period. Would you fuck her on her period?
Nah, bruh.
No towels down?
Can't do it.
You're not a freak then.
Nah, I'm a freak though. I just can't do it. I just can't look down at my shit and see like some looking like I put my shit in the wood, like some crazy shit. Nah, I can't do it. I'm a freak though. I just can't do it. Can't do it. Shout out to all my niggas that do it though. Shout out to all
I guess
y'all
we
niggas.
just have to stay tuned. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get somebody to admit it on this podcast.
We gotta do
damn
like
it.
another special or some shit. You just fucking blew my mind with this shit, bro.
Why? You're gonna go home, you're gonna think about it?
I'm about to just Google this shit, man.
I'm telling you, it's
like,
a thing.
It has to be something coming out because you know, like y'all, when y'all on that flow, y'all getting all the bad shit out your body, right?
Right.
So then, like all that bad shit coming in my mouth,
It's not coming in your mouth.
but like it's still there though.
No.
So like if I'm eating it out and then shorty like do her thing, isn't there some residue from the period there?
No.
Nah, not even a drip of that coming in my mouth. That's crazy. See, even the cameraman like, nah, bro. Like, I'm just trying to see how these
shout
niggas
out
do
to
this
Lex.
shit,
Lex
bro.
is back here in the camera like, no.
This is wild. All right, cool. All right,
Whatever. I guess I've just had some really like fucked up niggas in my life. That's all.
Nah, you have some like other type niggas though. Like, I lick toes, the cooch, all that, turn you around, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But nah.
Do you eat ass?
Hell yeah.
Okay, thank God. Okay, we're going
That shit
somewhere
right
with
next
it.
to the pussy. What the fuck going on?
There's
like,
dudes that would be like, no, I don't eat ass. And
well,
I'm just
shit,
confused
man.
too.
They ain't had a shorty climax out eating out both. Like, it's crazy.
Okay, so... Yo, wifey's in the building blushing right now like, yo.
Shit, man.
All right, I'm going to leave y'all alone.
All right.
Well, thank you for coming by.
All right.
I really
thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you, man. You just woke me up. That's crazy. All right.
This whole time it was like, I
Should
know.
have started the conversation off with that.
You might have walked off.
Nah.
You'd be
That's
like,
crazy.
I don't know where we go from here.
That's true though. That was a highlight. That was definitely a highlight.
So tell the people where they can find you.
All right, everybody, y'all can find me at Cognac and Roses all across the board. Visit my website, cognacandroses.com. And, I'm on all social media platforms at Cognac and Roses.
You on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter, talking shit. Hella shit.
I'm gonna follow you on Twitter.
I'll be talking shit, bro.
I love Twitter. Like, Twitter is the platform.
That's like the domain. That's where you can talk shit.
You could talk shit and not get in trouble.
Nobody can judge you on there, yo. That's what it is.
Because if you go to Instagram be fucking taking your posts down. You can't advertise certain shit because they're tied to Facebook. Twitter's just out there independent as fuck, being great.
Niggas taking screenshots of your posts and then you see it, going a whole bunch of Tekashi shit on.
Yo, you want to cover that real shit? Yo, Tekashi done told on everybody.
Yo, he told on everybody. Like, he probably told on like one of my dead cousins. Like, it's crazy.
That nigga really told on fucking everybody.
Everybody. He said fuck it though. That's a nigga that truly said fuck it. Fuck it.
I mean,
he probably told on the period, like the period shorties on the period. Like, yo, she not Trey too. She was bleeding when I ate her out, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Probably telling on the whole shorties is bleeding in their mouth, bro. Like, yo, like, yo, her blood type was B, yo. Like, I'm just saying, bro, snitching on all the period blood, yo, all the period vaginas out there. Yeah.
Yo, I'm not
Shout
saying...
out to all the women, though. I ain't trying to knock y'all for having a period. That's natural, but shit. Niggas eating that shit out might not be natural.
I don't know. I beg to differ, but that's a story for another day.
That's real. Shout out to Kashi and shit.
Cognac and Roses, everybody. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
And until the next time, we just gonna leave you guys off on that note and say peace.